Greetings, hello, welcome. Let's talk about algebraic expression. Alright, algebraic expressions. Expression. Expressions. Okay. So let's talk about algebra and expression, or algebraic expressions. It's one and the same thing. Alright, so what do we mean when we speak of algebra? Algebra, we're just saying adding letters instead of numbers. Let's say you were given 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. Okay, these are numbers, we can easily add them and then we get 2. What about if you were given a plus a? What will that give you? Well, that's easy. This a has a coefficient which is 1, and this one also has a coefficient of 1. So we just carry the a on the other side of the equal sign, and then we add the coefficient 1 plus 1, that gives me 2. So the answer to this one is 2a. So there you have it. So algebra is just manipulating letters as we do with numbers. Alright, so that's exactly what algebras are. So you add, you subtract, you do all the operations that you would operate on numbers, but in this case you're just doing it on letters. So yeah, algebra, letters in place of numbers, and then you do all the operations that you would perform on numbers on letters. So yeah, let's get down to business. So in this video we'll be looking at addition addition of polynomials. of polynomials. Okay, in case you're wondering what a polynomial is, it will look something like this: 2x plus x squared plus 3x plus 1. So this is a typical example of a polynomial. So what we see here is we have a group of terms that are grouped together. We have term 1, and we have a second term, we'll call it term 2. We have a third term, we'll call it term 3, and we have a fourth term, which is just a constant because it has no variable. So I'll call it fourth term. So what we see here is a group of terms is called a polynomial. So a group of terms that are separated by addition or subtraction. For example, I could have made this one to be a subtraction sign. So what is a polynomial? It's just a group of terms separated by addition and or It can either be addition or subtraction or both these two in the sum expression, or a mixture of the two, addition and subtraction, or both operations. So a group of terms separated by addition and subtraction operations. Alright, cool. So what do we call a single term? Just this one term in algebra. What is it called? In algebra, a single term is what we term a monomial. A monomial. The word mono means one. So an example of a monomial expression would be, from the polynomial up there, would be 2x on its own is a monomial, and x squared on its own is a monomial. What else? What other term from the given polynomial is a monomial? Well, 3x is a monomial, and 1 on its own, on their own, without being grouped together by additions and subtraction signs. All these terms are regarded as monomials. Okay, cool. So what about if we have two terms? Well, what about if I decided, okay, what if I wanted two terms? I just wanted to write an expression of two terms which just included 2x plus x squared. Well, 2x plus x squared. Looking at this, we have two terms, 2x and x squared. Well, that's easy. If you have two terms, the word 2 is associated with the word bicycle, two wheels. Okay, so bi would be a binomial. Binomial expression. So if you have two terms, then you have a binomial expression. Okay, so 2x plus x squared. From that expression, let's get another binomial. Another binomial would be 3x plus 1, 3x plus 1. And if we also wanted, would take 3x plus x squared, and the other one would be 2x plus 1. So all these binomials. Why? Because they only have two terms, 1 2, 1 2, 1 2, 1 2, binomial, two terms. Okay, so what if we wanted only three terms in our expression? Let's take 2x plus x squared plus 3x. 2x plus x squared plus 3x. So what is that? How do we call such an expression which has three terms? Well, 3 well, 3 is associated with the number tricycle. a bike with 3 wheels. So 3 would now call that expression trinomial. Trinomial. So if you have 3 terms, then the expression is regarded as a trinomial. Okay, in this case we have 2x plus x squared plus 3x as a trinomial. Let's just come up with another trinomial. 2x squared plus 3xy plus 4. That's a trinomial. X to the power 4 plus 3x squared plus 1. That is a trinomial. 2x plus x cubed plus y. That also is a trinomial. Why? Because it has 3 terms. 1, 2, 3. So any expression with 3 terms is regarded as a trinomial. Right. What about a polynomial? Well, a polynomial is an expression that we started with. As we observe, what we started with has 4 terms. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if an expression has 4 terms or more, we regard that expression as a polynomial. Okay, so more than all these expressions down here are polynomial of what? Of different terms. So a monomial is a polynomial with only a single term. A binomial is a polynomial with only 2 terms, and a trinomial is a polynomial with only 3 terms. And then you have polynomial with 4 terms, 5 terms, 6 terms, and so on, as many terms as you would like. So yeah, that's that's it on the definition of polynomial. So let's perform some operations on polynomials. Let's do some addition. So addition of polynomials. Okay, so let's start with monomials. Say you're given 1 a plus a. So the first thing you need to do before adding any algebraic expression, look at them. Just check the terms if they are like terms. Look at the first term and your second term. If it has a third term, also look at the third term. If it has a fourth term, also look at the fourth term. The reason why you're looking at them is you want to see if the terms are alike, if they are the same. In this case, A and A are the same. So if the terms are the same, then you'll be able to add those terms. In this case, we have 1A and 1A. So A plus A. So we have a 1, you have an invisible 1 here in front. The coefficient here of these A's is a 1 in front. Let me use a different. So they have a 1 in front, an invisible 1. So when you have common or like terms, you can add like terms. In this case, we have A and A. So write down our A there, and then you add the coefficient 1 plus 1. That gives you 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. So A plus A is the same thing as 2A. Alright. Let's do another one. What if we had a plus 2a? If you can do this one, just do it quickly with me. So a plus 2a, okay. A and a are the same. 2 and 1 in front of a is also the same. So the coefficient of the first term is 1. The coefficient of the second term is 2. So if the variables are the same, which is a and a, you just write it on the equal, on the other side of the equal sign, and then you add the coefficients. 1 plus 2 and gives you 3, 3a. Okay, so far so good. All right, let's look at another one. 3. Let's say 3x plus 2x squared. What is the answer? Okay, assuming that you got the answer correctly. Very good. Alright, so looking at this, let's do it together. Looking at this, looking at the first term, we have 3x. The variable x has no, or is raised to, is of the degree 1, and the variable x of the second term is of the degree 2. Therefore, x to the degree 1 and x to the degree 2 are not like terms. The coefficients, however, are like terms, but we cannot add the coefficients because of the variables which are not the same. Therefore, the answer, or this expression, remains the same as it is. So these are all unlike terms, therefore we cannot add unlike terms, so they remain as they were initially. Alright, cool. So far so good. Alright, let's add some okay, binomials or even trinomials now. Okay, let's see. Alright, 2 plus x squared plus xy plus 3x plus 4x squared plus 3xy plus 3. Okay, so let's add this. Let's add it. Okay, what's the first thing that we need to do when we are adding algebraic expression? Well, first thing, you look at all the terms, you collect all the like terms. So in this case, we have 2 and a 3. All these are constants, they are numbers, so we can group them together. 2 plus 3 is a number, so we group these numbers. So 2 plus 3, we group them. That is done. That is cool. Good job. Let's look for other terms which are like we have x squared. Do we have another x squared here? Oh, we have 4x squared. There we go. So we group these ones too. So positive x squared, write it down with its sign in front of it. Positive x squared, and we bring that one down with the sign in front of it, which is positive 4x squared. Is there any other x squared term? Nope. This is the only one. Okay, let's move on to the next term. What are the next term? xy, xy. Do we have any other xy? Yes, we do. There we go, positive 3xy and positive 1xy. So let's write them down. xy plus 3xy. Is that all of them? Well, not really. That's not all of them. We still have one more term. One more term. What term is that? Well, here it is, positive 3x. So is there another positive 3x? Nope, this is the only term. So just write it down, 3x. Okay, now we write our final answer. 2 plus 3, what's the answer? 2 plus 3, 2. 2 plus 3, that is 3, 4, 5. So the answer is 5. Okay, and x squared plus 4x squared. Okay, x squared, I write it down as it is, x squared. We have 1 there, 1 plus 4, add the coefficients, which is a 1 and a 4. That gives me positive 5, 5x squared. Okay, what about these ones? We have xy and xy, so xy, write it down as it is. Then we have 1 as a coefficient and 3 as a coefficient. Positive 1 plus positive 3, that gives us 4. 1 plus 3, that is 4. I hope you are with me. Okay, what else? What do we have left? We only have 3x left. Is there a like term for 3x? Nope, it's only 3x, so we add plus 3x. So that's our final answer. Plus 5 plus 5x squared plus 4xy plus 3x. Alright, so we that's that's it on adding, on addition of polynomials. In the next video we're going to continue with the subtraction and multiplication and division of polynomials. So thank you for watching. Please come back and let's continue learning about algebraic expressions.